Cushing is an interesting place. It's the home of special collections, archives, rare books, and manuscripts for Texas A&M University. And we have an interesting story behind the building. It's named after Edward Benjamin Cushing, who was the president of the Board of Regents in the 19-teens and in many ways helped save Texas A&M from being absorbed into the University of Texas system at that time period. So for many years we were the only library on campus, and today we're the home of special collections. We have a lot of really interesting things here, and we hope to show some of them to you today.
I'm Todd Samuelson. I'm the outreach curator here at Cushing Memorial Library and Archives. And the main exhibition that we have to offer right now is one that's in our first floor gallery. It's called Sea of Mud. It basically tells the story of the retreat, the Mexican Army's retreat after their loss at the Battle of San Jacinto. So we have artifacts and objects that were actually excavated that had been abandoned by the Mexican Army as they retreated, and it tells this fascinating story of the birth of Texas through until now sort of unseen element. The objects were all excavated by a pediatrician in Wharton County named Greg Dimmick, and he's given his collection to us at A&M.
This is the Kelsey Reading Room. This is where researchers who want to view items in our collections can come and visit. We encourage anyone who wants to please come here, take a look at the things in our collections. We are a closed stacks library, which means that all of the items are held in special temperature, humidity, and pressure control environments. So we will actually bring out whatever it is that you want to look at to you. This is one of our controlled stacks areas. It's temperature controlled, pressure controlled, humidity controlled. Basically, it's very dry, very chilly. The cooler temperatures lets the items stay in good condition. We try to make sure everything is very well taken care of. We're also working with mechanized shelving so we can get more into each room.
And so this is a reproduction of a press. It's a working press, a wooden hand press of the type that would have been used in the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries. In fact, the technology did not change very much from 1455 when Gutenberg was finishing up his Bible. Feed it through. And you end up with your printed page. And this is the complete pamphlet. Cut it and fold it, and you end up with this, which can be itself trimmed down or bound in a certain way. Sometimes a little blue wrapper like this one. And so that's sort of what we do up here. Every May we have what we call the Book History Workshop, where we bring in librarians and scholars from around the country, and we teach them basically all the elements that they would have needed to know to make books in the 18th century.
So our next exhibit coming up is going to open March 12th next year. It's going to be focusing on our science fiction collection. We have the 5th largest science fiction collection in the country. Several thousand serials, rare books, Star Trek memorabilia, you name it, we probably have it. This is a recent donation. We got a lot of new pulp magazines from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. As you can see, this is an absolutely brilliant shape. We're going to have a lot of these on display with that new exhibit. It's going to have a nice little bit of party, and I hope so many of you will come and join us for it.